my God. There you go. Do we have sound? Do we have volume? Is this working? Yes. Welcome back to the Crypto Factor. Welcome back to your favorite cryptopreneurship show. Today we're going to be talking about the Bloodbath, the SEC attacking Coinbase, attacking Binance, attacking cryptocurrencies, what you're going to do, what to expect, how to actually strategize this. I said this a lot better, but I was muted. How to actually strategize this and actually work this play. We have so much to talk about. I'll be answering your questions. I see people coming into the chat, and yes, that's what we're going to be doing. So thank you for the worst. I just said the worst intro ever because I was muted, but hey, it is what it is. So let's talk about this. So the first thing I want to say is the SEC, all right, is attacking Binance and Coinbase, but you have to understand there's two different reasons or two different allegations. The attacking of Binance is actually criminal, while the attacking on Coinbase is actually a matter of securities, what securities are, and basically it's, how can I put this, a pressurized way to get them into compliance as the SEC sees its compliance without this actually being law or actually being it hasn't been in court yet, right? So we have an issue here, but this is an attack on cryptocurrency in the US. Don't think otherwise. And yes, it will affect the world. The US still affects the world and will affect the world because it's the number one country in the world. And basically that's what is going on right now. And if you think I am biased or I'm saying, oh, I'm American, I'm not even American. I'm just saying that, okay? But we're also seeing that Bitcoin and Ethereum is dumping less than other cryptocurrencies. There's a few reasons for this. Number one, a lot of people will tell you it's because the SEC is not attacking Bitcoin and Ethereum. But what you have to understand is people are taking profits or getting out of altcoins that were mentioned by the SEC, that's being attacked by the SEC, and putting them into Bitcoin. And the ones on decentralized exchanges, the ones that don't have access to Bitcoin straight away, are getting moved into Ethereum. So keep that in mind. And we're going to get back into that in just 1 minute. Of course, before I go on, I have to say this is not financial advice, but hear it from a more prettier person than me.
Hey guys, I'm Bloodbath. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Bloodbath.
So we see the SEC attacking Binance and Coinbase, and they're also mentioning that Matic, Solana, and some other cryptocurrencies are securities. Now, this is quite a problem, okay? Because you have to wonder, first of all, I did warn you about Binance a few years ago, by the way, and everybody was shouting FUD. And, you know, it's funny to me. I just want to show you something real quick here. I'm not going to play the video or anything, but look at this, okay? I was going through cancer at the time, so forgive the look. But look, warning, BNB and Binance hodlers, don't say I didn't warn you. And I'm talking about the licenses and their practices, mainly in the US and UK. And right here, Binance in trouble with the FCA, but what does this mean for crypto? And I actually talk about regulation coming and people, the SEC attacking Binance at some point. And this wasn't because I'm a genius. It's not because of Nostradamus or anything like that. It's because I was working in a fully regulated and licensed exchange, and we understand what you need to do to open up exchanges around the world. And Binance was using gray tactics, not fully legal, somewhere in between, gray area, and all exchanges do more or less. Let's be honest here. But yeah, Binance was pretty gun-ho about it. Now, I don't have anything against Binance. I even said in that video that the price of BNB will hold up until we see what's going to happen. And there and behold, so and behold. But yeah, a lot of comments underneath there, FUD, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, okay, well, look what's happening today. Anyway, so Binance just stopped USD withdrawals. Why is Binance stopping USD withdrawals? Because a lot of people don't know what this means and why this is happening. It's very simple. It's it's Operation Choke Point. We already saw Singularity Bank close. We already saw Silicon Valley, Signature, and a couple of more, right? These were on-ramps for cryptocurrency. In order to get to an exchange, you need to do it through a bank. And from what I hear, the bank that now works with Binance is getting pressured. This means that Binance, there's no on-ramp for US dollars on Binance.us. So they stopped the trading of USD, maybe in anticipation, or maybe they know what's going to happen, making it into a crypto exchange, which sounds cool, but at the same time, you have to understand why this is happening. This is happening because this is a full-blown attack on Binance and cryptocurrency in general, right? So we're going to be talking about, there are ways around this. Yes, there's DEXs, decentralized exchanges. You can get a credit card outside of America, whatever. There's a lot of things you can do. We'll talk about that a little later on. But generally, this is an attack, okay? I want you to understand this. And if you don't have an on-ramp and off-ramp in USD in the States, you can only trade between your cryptocurrency. You have to understand that no new money can get into the exchange. So expect an uptick on Bitcoin and Ethereum the coming week as people late to the game, not being able to take their money out, will probably try and protect themselves by getting into Bitcoin and Ethereum from the so-called altcoins that are getting attacked. Now, can we expect a bounce here? Yes. Yes, we can, but we have to see what happens Monday, right? And we also have to see what's going to happen in general, because this can go a couple of ways. Is the cryptocurrency industry strong enough to take this? I don't know. We have a few things to look at. First of all, Robinhood is delisting these cryptocurrencies that are being deemed as a security, and other exchanges are going to follow. They are going to follow, and we know this because we've already seen this before from XRP. We've seen what happened with XRP. Now, XRP has the money, has the budget to fight the SEC. That does not mean the XRP price hasn't suffered. The last bull run, it didn't move, and I warned everyone about this, told them to get into other cryptocurrencies because the XRP will not go up in price, and it did not, right? And basically, it's gonna struggle. Now, XRP has the budget to survive. But a lot of these cryptocurrencies won't, because basically they won't be able to sell to be able to make money to keep surviving. So this is an attack. A lot of these cryptocurrencies will close whether they're deemed securities or not. And yes, there'll be a court case, and yes, it's going to take time, but guess what you have done? You have stalled the crypto markets, the crypto marketing market, your crypto market. You're stalling. And if you remember my video I put out a couple of days ago, I talked about Gary Gensler's strategy is probably this. If you go to my YouTube channel, and this was before anything like this was implied, by the way. This was, I'm pretty proud of this, actually. But if you go to my YouTube channel and just go to videos here, what if cryptocurrency becomes a security? Watch this video whole. Right? Also watch this one, Urgent for XRP holders. Watch these two videos. You'll have a better understanding of what's going on and how to play this game. By the way, hit that like button if you don't mind, if you'd like to support this channel, if you appreciate this live stream. I am stuttering a little bit. I just woke up a while ago and I wasn't ready for this. I just came out for you guys so I know there's a lot of panic out there. I know there's a lot of turmoil. I know a lot of people are wondering what they're going to do. I just wanted to bring this video out. I'm going to continue right now. And also, this is also something that's going on. Gary Gensler is taking this personal. He's very shady, guys. Listen, Gary Gensler had a meeting with Binance, wanting to become an advisor for Binance in 2019 and was denied. This is not uncommon practice for this kind of extortion to happen from people in certain places. And I can give you an example. I had a friend that was in, it's the equivalent of the IRA in Greece, but they're for economic crimes. And they used to go to nightclubs, and you're going to tell me, why did I have this friend? It had nothing to do with what he does, by the way. But I did own a nightclub. And they used to go to nightclubs, and they used to say, extort them for fines, 500,000, 1 million euros, and so on. And the clubs would pay them or hire them somehow so they don't get fined. So this happens in all levels of power, and I do believe, allegedly, I can't prove this, that Gary Gensler is on this power trip, guided by the government that wants to stall cryptocurrency. They can't really stop it. They can stall it. They can make it, and they can also get rid of a lot of cryptocurrencies. And you're gonna end up with some major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, like we've been talking about for years, right? I just told you that it's gonna happen in the future through kind of like this method. Now maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't, but we're at least seeing that this is being tried. It is something people are trying to do, right? Also, because the SEC is attacking these cryptocurrencies right now, Binance, Coinbase, and everybody at the same time, they probably know something about what's going on with the XRP case, or calculate what's going to happen with the XRP case, so they can be able to move like this. Now, am I saying that they know that XRP is going to lose? No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying that is whether they think XRP is going to lose the case or win the case, or know if they're going to lose the case or win the case, it can serve as in their favor. Why? Very simple. Okay? They're slowing down these cryptocurrencies regardless, right? Regardless, these cryptocurrencies they're naming, they're going to struggle. Because if XRP wins, yes, it will be easy for them to win a court case, but this will take a couple of years. This will take a few years for them to be able to win the court case. And it's going to cost them money. So a lot of these cryptocurrencies are not going to survive, right? Does that make sense? So what's the best strategy right now? What should you do? And we'll answer your questions in the chat. Make sure you write your questions in the chat, because I'll be answering them right now. But what strategy should you use right now? Well, if you look at my comments on my videos, and I also advise the client to do this, or suggested, advise is not the right word here. I actually I kept 70% of my positions in altcoins, and 30% I actually put in Bitcoin. All right, in anticipation of this. Now, in hindsight, I should have done more. I was expecting a much less drop, or a more gradual drop, to be quite honest with you. I was wrong. Hey, it happens, right? But I did make that move. So, and I'm happy with that move. I'm good with that move. So one of the things you could do is take these coins like Matic, Solana, and so on, if you are unsure of it, and take 50% or whatever, put it in Ethereum and Bitcoin. Now may be a little bit late to do that, but bear with me. The other thing you can do, you can look at these altcoins getting attacked and see, if one has a bigger drop than the other, maybe you want to put the one that hasn't dropped into the other so you can get more coins, as they'll both go up more. They'll both go up and you can get more. Or put more into a cryptocurrency that you feel you can hold over time and are more comfortable with. That would also make sense, right? Yeah, and also look at the budgets of these coins and see which one has a budget to be able to fight in court and hold out until this all blows over. XRP had a great backup, right? What other cryptocurrencies have a backup, and what can you do? So anyway, let me get into the questions, the Q&A. By the way, just quickly, if you do want to work with me, you can one-on-one right now. You can work with me one-on-one on coaching. The link is in the chat at the top. It's also down in the description below. But yeah, that is available right now. Now, let's get to your questions. All right, so we see all the muted sound here. Everyone's telling me to unmute it. I see Kalimera Paul by Igor Blanoru. Crypto Click says yes. Yeah, okay, everything's working. So as an American, even Congress hates Chair Gensler. Yes, but he's in the chair and he has control, which means whatever his agenda is, he can push it whether you like him or hate him. It's like that ex-girlfriend you really hate, but she's still fucking other guys, but you have no choice. Because she is, and she might be spreading FUD about you, but there's nothing to do about it, right? So yeah, you might hate him and everything, but guess what? Well, okay, maybe that was a bad example, but you get what I'm trying to say here. So he is probably not acting on this alone. It might be in his benefit. It might be multiple reasons, but I do think that the government is pushing him to do this. I don't think anybody would have the cojones to do this if they didn't have backup. So maybe this is something that they want. Maybe they want to slow down crypto. They want to slow down adoption. A whole bunch of things. We do have a Biden administration right now. I don't think that the sharpest tools in the shed, to be honest with you. Their agenda is pretty bad. And yeah, we could get CBDCs into this. We can get a whole bunch of things into this. We can get into the rabbit hole. But you've pretty much heard about all this. So I don't know. Unless you ask me a specific question, let's leave it at that. Wabi Stabby Gaming. Hey Paul, how was your Bachelor Malik? Remember, how's your hair? I don't know what Bachelor. Oh, my man. Okay. My health is much better. I'm getting better every day. I do have problems with my energy, obviously. For those of you who don't know, I went through cancer for the 3rd time. I had CAR T therapy, went through hell. But I'm alive, and yes, I am in pain, and I do have a little bit less energy and everything. But every day I'm getting better, thank God. So yeah, thank you very much. Coinbase says Gensler put a short on. Yeah, that's unfortunately, Martin. That's a rumor. It may be something that somebody just said. We don't know if that's true or not. I'm calling bullshit, but I might be wrong. But we don't have. That might be a rumor from what I saw. I couldn't find anything that confirms that anyway. Could be USD follow Luna event. That is a hard thing for me to answer. Maybe. But not as harsh and not as fast, if that makes sense. But yeah, we talked about getting out of BUSD a while ago because of this, right? Because of the anticipation of this. So I wouldn't be holding BUSD. I would be, if any stable coin, USDC, USDT, and even that's a stretch. Is it time to buy alts, or is it like catching a falling knife? Well, right now it is like catching a falling knife, but we do see, look, we see Bitcoin right here struggling to hold support. It does seem like it's holding right now, right? But this is on the daily, by the way. But we do see it struggling and it's going down. If we go to the hourly to see what's going on, we can see a small bounce here. Would it be wise to right now take money from Bitcoin that fell less and put it into altcoins? That is a move. That's what I've always been saying. Take profits into Bitcoin, put money into Bitcoin. When you have drops like this, you can put money into altcoins from Bitcoin, right? I don't think it's time yet though, because A, we don't know what's going to happen with these certain cryptocurrencies, and I wouldn't put money in these certain cryptocurrencies, by the way. They're like Matic right now, BNB obviously, Sand, Solana, very dangerous. It's not like catching a falling knife, it's like catching a falling katana. It's going to slice your arm off. So let's wait and see when there's support. Let's see what's going on. It is the weekend. Let's see. We might have a short bounce. Then we can talk about it. But right now, I cannot give you any advice on that. I really can't. Some insight on Gala. Well, Gala is doing what Gala does. Gala is suffering under what's going on generally with the crypto marketing industry right now. So it's like all altcoins. It's a victim of it. So again, we have to see what's going on with that. I still like Gala. I still think it's going to do if gaming coins start getting a run, which I think they will. But as I said, with all this happening, it's a stall. We're being stalled. Did you ever look at Squid Grove? I really can't remember. And why do I hear a lot about Wi-Fi 2 and not Wi-Fi? Because I think it upgraded, or I think they made something. I don't get involved with that shit. I never liked that kind of stuff anyway. And I know, yeah, it went up a lot and people made money, but I really didn't get into it at that time, so I can't really answer about that. But anyway, that's what's going on with the markets right now. That's what's going on with this. It's actually quite serious. I'm not going to lie. It is serious. But I do think we're going to get through this, and Bitcoin seems to be holding up. If worst case scenario, even if these are all deemed securities, even if things go south, you have to understand that this money, these cryptocurrencies have to go somewhere, and a lot of that's going to go into Bitcoin and possibly Ethereum. So if you're holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, like we've been shouting, you for the last year, ever since the bottom, I said mostly that. Well, yes, we talked about meme coins. Yes, we traded them into Bitcoin. Yes, we talked about different AI coins, but we traded into Bitcoin. I kept on saying, accumulate Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum. in many videos. So if you've been doing that, you're good right now, right? I mean, your risk is not that bad compared to if you're just buying altcoins like everybody else was telling you, just buy altcoins, just buy altcoins. You can't make money with Bitcoin. Well, here is why I was saying this. One of the reasons, if you have Bitcoin and Ethereum, you're still exposed to cryptocurrency, and you can still buy the dip with Bitcoin and Ethereum, rather than aping into altcoins and holding altcoins long term with this uncertainty. That was the wrong move, right? Do we have any more questions? Let me drink some water while you guys ask your questions in the chat. Like this video if you're holding Bitcoin or Ethereum, by the way. I want to see how many likes I get here. How many people are holding Ethereum and Bitcoin? Hit that like button. Okay, that's not moving. Hit the like button if you wish you were holding Bitcoin or Ethereum of certain altcoins right now. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what's going on real quick here. Yeah, so we're still struggling. But we do see a certain bounce in certain cryptocurrencies. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this plays out. Do you think Bitcoin is doomed? No, I do not. I think Bitcoin will not only survive, I think Bitcoin will thrive. And if any more things happen to altcoins, people are going to have no choice but to move to Bitcoin. So we might see another Bitcoin blast off like we were talking about a while ago. Holding both Bitcoin and Ethereum for sure, well done. Thoughts on Cardano? I think they're one of the cryptocurrencies that are allegedly securities by the SEC, so I think more struggle for Cardano, unfortunately. Bitcoin is the safest place in the crypto space, as USDT could be next. Well, USDT is not American. It's a worldwide company, and maybe they get into trouble. But if anything happens to USDT, Bitcoin should go up. And the reason is, I know a lot of people say otherwise. But if you're in China, or if you're in some country and you have cryptocurrencies abroad, what are you going to do if your USDT gets slaughtered or banned or whatever, right? What are you going to do? Move it back to China? Put it in Chinese currency or whatever currency you're in? You're not going to do that, are you? You're going to put it into Bitcoin or Ethereum, right? So, contrary to popular belief, I think USDT FUD could actually benefit Bitcoin. And I know that's very controversial, and it might not happen short term, but long term it will. If XRP were to shoot up to $17 right now, and I wanted to dump 50%, what would my only route be? Uphold or any other swap through my Nano actually work? Okay, Chance, first of all, if I was in your position, I would actually try it. I would actually look at all your options right now. Like, go to your Nano, because I'm not sure if you could do it through your Nano, because I use third parties. Where are these third parties based? Do they have your location? We don't know that. We have to have a look at that. I think you could do it through Exodus.io. But is it the same for somebody outside the US like it is in somebody inside the US? Maybe you need to use a VPN. I'm not suggesting you do, by the way. So there are ways to do it. The question is, what's the faster, more efficient way? Now, just to help you out here, XRP is not going to shoot up to $17. Okay, it's just not. All right. For XRP to do that, it's going to have to, first of all, pass major resistance at $1 and $2. Then if it breaks all-time highs, $3.80, we're looking at $4 to $7 XRP. Now, I know you're saying, oh, but with all this happening, if they win the case and this and that. Yes, but still, right? It's not going to shoot up to $17 or $100 overnight. It's just not. And then everybody that says otherwise really doesn't understand how things work. I don't care if it becomes the world currency tomorrow, it's not going to shoot up to $10,000, for example, overnight or at all. It's just, I've made videos about it. I've explained this. You can actually see them here. Look. Watch this video, urgent for XRP hodlers plus XRP price prediction. Watch what happens if you're a security, just so you can be informed. But if you scroll down, or if you actually, better yet, if you go to search here and you put truth, you'll see a video. Here you go. The truth about XRP, misconceptions and XRP price prediction. Watch this video right here. XRP crashed with the rest of the market, but looks like it's holding up pretty well compared to others because A, there's still hope. that they will win the case, and whether they do or not, they've been fighting for a year. They've already went through their dump with the SEC calling them a security, because guess what? They already got delisted. They already got all the punishment from the SEC for the last year. So obviously they're going to dump less. And that's my XRP is not a bad thing to be in right now as a good risk reward ratio. Right, thanks. Just trying to make sure in positions time. Yeah, well, it depends how much money you're talking about, Chance, and what your risk appetite is. If it was me, I'd be going all in right now, looking for information. My thoughts on Ben.eth. I don't particularly like Ben.eth. I like Ben Armstrong, BitBoy Crypto. I think his Ben token is going to do well. I think he means well, and I think he's going to fight for it. Now, whether he succeeds or not is two different stories. As for Ben.eth, I wouldn't touch anything with a 10-foot pole. At least that's what I said. Yes, you can trade. Yes, you can make money, but send me money, and I will send you an airdrop, maybe, is not my kind of investing strategy. Supplement King, my man, how are you? How long have I been trading crypto? David, I've been trading crypto since 2017. I was trading stocks and Forex and actually teaching it before that. But I've been in the crypto industry since 2017 in C-level positions. So I've written a few books in blockchain. I've worked in higher positions as executive for cryptocurrency companies, including regulated and licensed exchanges. I've done public speaking. I'm actually in the industry. But yeah, since 2017, early 2017. Should the SEC CEO be put down? I believe he should be fired. I think he's bad for America. I think he's bad for innovation. I think he's corrupt. I do not like him. I do not like his face. I don't like his two-timing, backstabbing attitude. And I just don't like him. Now, this is up to the people, right? You guys need to make a scene. Obviously, a lot of people are already attacking him. I think he should be changed. I think what he's doing is extreme. It's based on an agenda and a personal agenda, and I don't like it. Will Solana ever rise again? Look, Solana do have the funding. Here's we don't know what's going to happen. Are these cryptocurrencies going to go through an XRP moment and be suppressed for the next year or two until we see what's going to happen? And does the Solana have the funding to survive? Even if they do, they won't have the budget for marketing and production as they did before. And will they lose investors? We don't know this. If we get a bounce, I'm taking profits into Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's all I have to say. I am going to keep a bag. I am going to keep a strong position, but I would be taking profits into Bitcoin and Ethereum as I did. I just wish I did more. Did you have a look at games for living? Games for living as in live from playing games? Well, no, because I'm 45 years old. And I don't feel like playing games to make a living. I think that would be like hell. I do like playing games, but like I'm more of a Civilization 5 guy. And yes, I do have 6. I just don't like it as much. No, I haven't really looked at it, but I do believe that gaming industry will do well. I do own Gala games. I do own certain cryptocurrencies based on gaming and blockchain games and so on. But I don't want to be playing games to make money. Have money in ADI and Fetch.ai. Too late to move. Luke, I have money in Fetch.ai and a little bit in ADA. I didn't even touch those because it depends on how much money you have. If you have $100,000 in it and you're scared, then maybe if it'll help you sleep better at night. If you lost 25%, your best way to make that money back is putting into Bitcoin and wait, because Bitcoin will go up at least 25% at some point, right? If you believe in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general. So there's still a way to get your money back by moving into Bitcoin. The question depends on how much money you have and what your risk appetite is. So it's very hard for me to answer that without knowing your portfolio, without strategizing. That will take an hour to come up with. You know what I mean? I got margin call. I don't like. I've religiously told people to stop using margin in cryptocurrency, stop using leverage. It's ridiculous what you guys are doing. Did you hear about MCRT? No, I did not, Lucas. I'm afraid not. What happened? Cryptocurrency went down, you got liquidated, dude. If you got margin called, and if you don't move more money, funds in, you're going to get liquidated. At this point, I wouldn't know what to tell you. You don't use stop losses? How can you trade with no stop losses? Hit that like button, ask your questions in the chat. Would really appreciate it. We have 63 people watching, only 34 likes. Do you not like this video? Are you driving? Stop your car. Hit the brakes. Make everybody wait. Right? Doesn't matter if you're on a busy road. Hit the brakes. Don't do that. And hit the like button. And then tell everybody behind you, had to hit the like button for the Crypto Factor. I suggest you do the same. Then continue. Or if you want to be safer, if your risk appetite is not that high, pull to the side of the road carefully. Then hit the like button. Then you can continue on your way. If you're having sex, listening to this, I understand. Stop what you're doing right now. Let her wait. She can wait. Hit the like button for support, right? Tell her to hit the like button on her phone as well. Come back. Then we'll continue doing what you're doing, and I'll continue talking. Maybe I could do some crypto ASMR for you. Hey, if you're gonna get fucked from crypto, you might as well, do it technically. Have money in ADA. Yeah, okay. Got that. Did you hear? No, I didn't. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. Hi, BRC20, ERC20, and DRC20. Which has strong future thoughts? All three have strong futures. The question is timing and when each one of these will. If you're going for long term and risk, I would go for BRC20, DRC, maybe even SRC. And then for shorter midterms, I would look at ERC. Sorry, just got in. Do you think Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP are going to survive? Yes, I do. What's your position on XRP? What it's been for months? You should have got in. Even though I do bash XRP and say that it's not going to go to $10,000, it's not. I don't think it's going to go that high, but I did say to start getting into XRP months ago at the lows, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum. I think it's a good risk-reward play. Let's see what happens. My problem's not with XRP. My problem was with the XRP army, the delusional ones that go crazy about it, go to $10,000 overnight and spread shit to get people to buy, which are complete lies or complete muppetry. I'm still here. What's up? Will Binance recover? Maybe. I don't know about Binance.us. They are the biggest exchange, or were the biggest exchange. They do have the funds to fight. Because other people are fighting the SEC, that might be to their favor. Also, they have the way that Binance is set up, and I've talked about this in the past, is it's kind of like a franchise, but not around the world. So I do believe they're going to survive in general, but they might have problems in certain places, just like they had in the UK, and now they're having in the US. I hit the like before smashing. Veo is interesting. Yeah, I think it is, and I do hold a position in Veo, by the way. Might be a stupid question, but can retail in US buy an exchange offshore? Well, they're not supposed to sell it to you, but if they don't know that you're in the US, then what's stopping you? Right? It's a weird. It's just like if I'm not allowed to buy gold, I'm just saying right now in the U.S., which was actually an issue at some point, what's stopping me go on a trip and buying gold and coming back to the U.S. and with the risk of getting caught, of course, back in the Nixon days. And you might say, yeah, Paul, I'm not just going to go move to another country to buy crypto. Well, you don't really have to. There are VPNs. I'm just saying. And there are ways around it. I'm not suggesting you do this, by the way, but I'm just saying there are ways. You could also do peer-to-peer and just pay a premium. Thanks a lot. I'm totally on the same page. XRP is not okay. Going to the moon. Awesome. Hey, Paul, now it's a good time to buy more gold. No, I wouldn't. Look, Hassan, look, I wouldn't because we don't know yet. And we don't know how it's going to play out. Now, although Gala and XDC and stuff are not on the radar yet of the SEC, we don't know how this is going to play out, or we don't know if the drop on these cryptocurrencies mentioned will affect the rest of the cryptocurrencies right now. So I would wait. Personally, I would just get into Ethereum and Bitcoin, but that's just me. You can do a risk move, but just keep everything I talked about in this video in mind. Should we sell everything now and wait till things go up more? I wouldn't say so. Everyone's different, so it all depends how much of your net worth is in crypto, your risk appetite, how you make money, what you are in, why you are in it, what your time frame. There's so much to go on about. It's impossible for me to answer this question. It's impossible for me to answer this question on a live stream for everyone. I have to go to specifically your situation and get information, and that won't be fair to everyone else. So I can only give you general advice here or general suggestions. I can't just tell you exactly what to do. Any advice for beginners? Yes, everything I said in this video. Don't panic. If you are in crypto, there is risk, but the rewards outweigh them, in my opinion. Just make sure you definitely invested more than you can lose, and understand that you can always lose. Hey Paul, FTX 2 coming soon, Gensler approved. Like that's not a setup, I don't know, man. Gensler is one shady mother... Anyway. It's a lot of looking to be a good investment still. I think it is, but let's see what happens, because again, it might have an XRP moment. I want to see what happens with the XRP case. I want to see what's going on. I want more clarity before I can answer that question. Yes, you can risk in, but I wouldn't right now. Even though I did take some allocation from other cryptocurrencies on the same boat and put it in that Solana, because I think they have more power to fight than those ones I took from. It's still very, very iffy right now. It's very dangerous, if you know what I mean. Ask your questions in the chat, guys, and we'll answer them. Alien Race, thank you very much for subscribing. Really appreciate you. I'll try, or let me rephrase that, I won't let you down. Welcome to the Crypto Factor. Welcome to the Factor Fam. Solana is such a big ecosystem, will be crazy for it to fall. Yeah, but so was FTX. Bitcoin to 15K? I don't think so. 15K was about 15.6K was what we called. 15.6K was the bottom. I don't think it's moving down, and people need to get out of certain cryptocurrencies. I think they'll be getting into Bitcoin. I don't think it will go down to 15K. You never know, but I don't think so. Dogecoin is holding up pretty well. And it should be part of your portfolio, as I've stated many times, David. I wouldn't bet the farm on it. But if you're into meme coins and you understand meme coins, Dogecoin. Well, look, if you are into meme coins, if you are interested into meme coins, let me show you something real quick. This is going to be quite interesting, actually. If you go to cryptomarketingcoach.com, that's cryptomarketingcoach.com, or use the link in the description down below. Scroll down, right here, how to profit from meme coins and not lose your shirt. Click that. This is my meme coin course. It's actually a course on how to profit from meme coins. Check it out. This is an extensive course. It's the only one of its kind, and I'm updating it all the time. I'm adding to it. Right now it's at an early bird price, meaning it's cheap, but the price will go up over time as I update it. And the reason I have it cheap is because I want to get feedback so I can expand it and make it the best meme course worldwide. Does that make sense? So check it out. The link is in the description down below. You can also go to cryptomarketingcoach.com and click the banner I just showed you. Check it out. If you're into meme coins, it's really interesting. And also, there's a link down below of a meme coin cheat sheet for free. Right? Let me give you that link in the chat real quick. So if you don't have the money to get into the course, don't worry. I do have a cheat sheet available. Let me just find it for you here. And it's actually pretty cool. I just put it together a while ago. Give me 1 second though. Sorry about that. Copy, go back here. Let me just put it in the chat. There's your meme coin cheat sheet. Go download it for free, right? And read it. And yeah, check it out if you're interested. And yeah, basically, that's it. Is Cardano dead? Was it ever alive? Cardano's still sleeping. We'll see what happens, man. We don't know yet, but it's not looking good. Ola art buy now, sold at a lower price. Download that cheat sheet. It's absolutely free. Okay? And when you do check out the cheat sheet, please, if you're in Europe, make sure you tick the box where you want to be updated. Because I do have some offers for you. I would like to send you some emails. If that's okay with you, I would really appreciate it. Any more questions? Yes, no, maybe? Ask your questions in the chat. Tears for those who came into crypto 2022. I feel their pain. I've been through this many times. I've gone into crypto in 2017, so I feel the pain every single cycle. And as cryptocurrency grows stronger, it needs bigger FUD. But I'll be honest, this is actually held up. The cryptocurrency industry actually held up pretty strong for this kind of news. This was probably the worst FUD or the worst news you could possibly get for crypto, by the way, in the States and in conclusion worldwide. And it's holding up pretty well. So keep that in mind. Don't get too bearish on this. I don't know about Edu, son. I don't know anything about Edu. Polygon dead. Well, no. But it is fighting a fight right now. Think what happened to XRP, then put that in your project you think is gonna die or not, but then understand that XRP had the budget, do they have the budget? That's for your own research to look after. And then it all depends if XRP wins the court case or not. Do I think that Ben Armstrong and Richard Hart are scammers? I do, by the way. I do not believe they are. No. But do you really, like, why define a scammer and what a scam is? They did not sell you something fraudulent. Okay, BitBoy Crypto used to talk about projects that may have gone down. That's not a scam because he might be in them as well and gone down, right? So I wouldn't say that's a scam. As for Richard Hart, he made a cryptocurrency, Hex. It went well. Then it didn't. But that's not a scam. That's a business. So when you invest in projects like Hex, you're investing in the CEO. So I wouldn't call it a scam. No, I wouldn't say that. Strongest AI coin in your opinion in the next bull run? Ooh, I would go with the big boys, Fetch.io, and the other one is Singularity.net. Why is Gala not a security? Well, it hasn't been deemed as a security yet. Let's see how that plays out. But we don't know what's going to happen. But right now they're focusing on these cryptocurrencies. They don't need to call everything a cryptocurrency to dump the market, by the way. They only need to get the key players, and everyone else will shit themselves. Gary Jukobiak, discovered you a few days ago. Your advisor realistic and you are funny. Thank you, man. I really appreciate you. Welcome to the Factor fam. I'll try and do my best not to let you down, man. People are now talking so bad about Cardano before it was a good coin. Yeah, people do that. I've been talking about the Cardano the same way as I have for years. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for another live stream. Please check the links down below. Like this video, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.